Now that the free
Mhm.
agency has pretty much died down, it's clear the Niners are just signing backups at this point. I think there's a clearer picture of what they should or could do with their top 3 picks, 61, 93, 105. Let's go through each one real quick and tell me what you think they should do at each one, starting with 61.
61, I mean, the ideal scenario, I think that this is out of play right now for either of these guys would be either edge or strong safety, and I would want Arnold Ebukadi or I would want Jalen Petrie from Baylor. Now, Ebukadi profiles like D Ford in terms of impact in 2019. I mean, set him up across from Nick Bosa, Kinlaw, Armstead on the inside, and now that 4 looks just like in 2019 when you had DeForest Buckner and those guys, and you are going to be able to rush the passer and have a plug-and-play guy. Now, I don't think that he's going to be there at this point because his draft stock has just gone through the roof at this point. And edge
Yeah, it's
rushers,
looking like he's a top 50 pick. Yeah.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is a deep edge rushing class. So if he's
Yeah.
not there, maybe the kid from Cincinnati, Sanders, he falls a little bit. But
Okay.
I really believe that the 49ers are going to be taking an edge rusher because that's just part of their profile. And when you couple it with how deep the edge rushers are in this draft, it's got to be that. But here's why I want Jalen Petrie. Jaquiski Tartt's not coming back. Make sure you clip this and make sure that you remember this and bookmark it. He's not coming back. It's not happening. Okay. Talanoa Hufanga cannot start.
No.
Right now as strong safety. He cannot start as strong safety. What Petrie shows, he just ran a 4.4 at his Baylor Pro Day. What Petrie profiles as is Jimmy Ward, meaning versatility. He can play in the box. He can play in the slot. He had 18 tackles for loss last year. He turns the ball over. He's silky smooth in coverage. This is a plug-and-play strong safety. So for all of the people that want your strong safety, and it really doesn't matter, free safety, strong safety, those guys flip and they flip, and it doesn't matter. Like it's not something that is tied to either. One can't play the other. Like in this scheme, everybody flips and they move around. But Petrie profiles like the strong safety that you want that will cause turnovers, that will, have tackles for losses and things like that. So I would love for them to find a way to at least move up and get out of 61 so they can get Evan Katie.
Right. So you'd like him to move up to get Petrie?
I would, or no, I would like them to get Ebukadi. If I was picking between those two, Ebukadi.
Sure.
Yeah, Ebukadi. Because I believe that you can. Okay. I believe that you can, if you find another safety. And here's the other thing. If you want to depend on Tarvarius more, that's fine, but I'm not as confident. And I don't know why 49er fans are so confident in Tarvarius Moore. You haven't seen enough from him for you to say, yeah, just let him go. I mean, he had a really good game against the New England Patriots in 2020. Very good game. Ward and Tartt were out in that game. They allowed him to roam around. They had him in the box. They were using him in ways that they don't use Ward and Tartt. But then when you flip that and the Buffalo game in Arizona, he's out of position. He's blowing assignments. He's getting blown by. So while I see your vision in terms of, yeah, he's been here, he's got the skill set, skills don't translate into play. So for me, the surer bet would be Jalen Petrie, or it would be Tarvarius Moore and another strong safety that you can rotate, because I'll tell you who I don't want to see starting as strong safety, and that's Talanoa Hufanga. He cannot play up there because of his coverage problems.
Yeah, absolutely not. That's interesting. To me, I'm almost tempted to take a wide receiver here at 61. Like if Alec Pierce from Cincinnati is available, I mean, that guy's an athletic freak. He's 6'3", 211, runs a 4.33. I mean, the Niners don't have anyone like him, and a wide receiver isn't the Niners' biggest need. But at the same time, like Debo's running back half the time. Juwan Jennings isn't exactly like proven. I think the Niners need a deep threat, and maybe you'd be more comfortable taking him in round 3. But if Alec Pierce is available at 61, he might be the best player available. He's exactly what they're looking for. I'd be tempted to take him. Have you seen much of him?
No, I haven't, but I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
How many proven wide receivers are actually on this roster at this point?
Like two?
And then
so, I mean, are you with me on this, on taking a wide receiver in the first? I mean, I don't know.
The 49ers are going to address this.
They're definitely going
to. They're going to get to a wide receiver. I've got a wide receiver in mind. I do. But when you look at the roster right now, as the way it's constructed, it is Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, and then A bunch of names of guys that you've never heard, like Connor Washington, something like that.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys who can't. River Craycraft ain't even here. I don't think anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's not even here anymore.
So I like the edge rusher from Cincinnati that you pointed out, Sanders.
Myself Sanders.
Like
yep.
Yep. I like the wide receiver from Cincinnati. Cincinnati had hella players. Those are two guys. And then if Petrie were to slip for sure, that would be a good pick as well. So those are some options at 61.
The only reason I don't see Petrie getting there is because the Washington Commanders just let Landon Collins walk. So they'll just like that's plug and play for them.